tools for her to retaking the continent, but before they were fully completed, the Emperor broke the grip of the mother and smashed the orb, releasing his mind into the arms to counter and block her influence. He has since then been fighting a constant war against the mother inside of the universe of the arms, so to speak. In a sense, they are two gods in constant battle. The arms were not designed to keep the Emperor's bloodline in power then, but were designed to act as a bridge for the mother's influence. If the arms were all gathered and the orb formed, the mother would likely try to breach into the material plane to reclaim it and purge the first Emperor's protective presence, and through that then gain total control. Though, while being the mother's ultimate tool, the arms were also her ultimate weakness. All arms are, as such, open wounds that we more or less can use against her. They are all highly effective in combating her influence. Perhaps this is also of the Emperor's doing.
And as it combats her influence, the Red Dragon is being kept alive by her influence. Thus, they would help even more against him.
The other issue of concern is, as you pointed out, the influence she can somehow exert through the arms. Even though the Emperor is currently shielding us, there are cracks in the defenses, and she can use these cracks to whisper into the world and try to influence people, especially wielding the arms. She is, when William is channeling the arms to us, she would be possible for her to whisper into his psyche and perhaps do something to him. William is strong-willed, but against his influence it is still very dangerous. For the most part, this influence is too passive to manifest in any direct way, but again, actively channeling the arms might accelerate her control. As such, using the arms should be done for a very short amount of time, not to be used lightly at all. The good news is that, indeed, the amulet I possess will shield William from her influence, making it possible for him to challenge the arms for as long as he is able.
Which, thanks to the amulet, is a decent amount of time.
It is down in that case to his own talents and his own power, which is quite something, I must admit. Still, channeling the arms is very taxing for him.
So what I hear is basically Liana's saying whatever I say.
Liana's basically saying it's dangerous, but
she's not giving a yes or a no, so I'm the only one standing in the way.
What Artemis asked is
how she feels about
how you feel about us using the arms, because you in the past Zoe in the past has had major issues with people even considering using the arms.
Yeah, because the arms are no alignment. But they
take on.
Let me speak. They take the alignment of the person who holds them, but I see them just as they can be used for good, just as can they be used for bad. They are not made of good intent, just as well they can be made of evil intent. So what I fear is what effect they can have on the group.
Rahal thinks, I suppose so, but in them not being of any certain intent, they would be no different than any of the tools and arms and armor we are currently wielding. It is then up to the wielder. Is a sword good or bad? Well, that depends on what you do with it, correct?
Not at all, because these arms are not just a normal tool. They've been made by whoever this mother is and the Emperor. They're not just tools. They're magical, whatever arms are.
Artifacts.
They're just very, very powerful magical items. Put it that way.
If any of us were to use the arms, I would want William to use the arm on those who were to use them. That makes you promise to give it back.
There is no arm that can do that.
Unless we do not have such an arm.
Which arm?
I believe he has it.
Which arm are you referring to?
The one that can make you Basically,
You're referring to the Keeper of Contracts here.
yeah.
No, that's the witch's control.
No, the cat will perk up and say, actually, Laurel brought it along the other day.
Mm-hmm.
Gave it to William to seal away in the vault.
Raphael looks at him. What?
The witch
He
gave.
didn't say where he got it from. He just said that he somehow got it and William locked it away.
Where is Laurel?
Fast asleep, I think.
Out of character,
Grinds
that's how I know.
his teeth.
He was away for pretty much the entire time.
Speaking to the witch, apparently. He frowns.
The enemy of
Stop
our
it.
enemy is our friend.
Stop it, all of you.
Kudo is defending her.
The dragon is the problem.
I don't need any of you to defend Laurel or the witch. I am not happy of dealing with the witch, but I trust Laurel. And he's not here to tell us what is going on. But I know he got this arm, and I know the first thing he did was to give it to William.
That is fine.
Raphael sighs. The problem is still the dragon.
Hang on, sorry, what did I miss? I was extra for a second.
Laurel
What?
has dealt with the witch and got the arm that she
We
kept.
don't know if he got it from there. That's
Well,
just
Yeah,
assumed.
because the witch actually did have that arm. Out of character, I can testify the witch had that arm.
Yeah, but we don't know that.
Fairly certain we do.
Yeah, because I think Riff after the
We tracked down
spell
most
was
of them.
well after the spell was broken, Riff basically said, "Yeah, the witch has."
And once
an arm.
again, though, has the witch had it the entire time, or not? You don't really know that. But
The thing is, then, I don't see why that's a bad thing. Like, if he got the arm, like, if she gave him the arm, like, willingly, and then he gave it to William, then there's
Yeah.
no downside.
I think it's more just a Raphael detests the witch more than anything else. Am I right, Jonas? Like,
He
think
doesn't
that's
like
it.
her at all. No. He wants to
I
snap
don't
her
think any
neck.
of us.
I
I
don't
don't-
think
Yeah,
any
but
of
that's
us
what I
like
mean.
I don't think
her
any of us
William,
like her.
No,
Not
no, no.
even
I mean-
Laurel.
that's
think
what I mean.
It's the difference between liking them and willing to work with them.
I would need to quickly interject 1 second for Halldamir.
Yep.
The list will be available in 2 places. Here, for one, when you click on the little information bubble,
Oh yes,
and there's also one in the Skype chat.
that's fantastic. Thank you.
The one in the server will stay there perpetually, so
Okay, that's great. Thank you.
you may return.
So, if any of us are to use any of the arms, I want William to use the arm to make you swear that you will put them back.
Artemis
I am-
nods and says.
Raphael shrugs, I suppose.
Artemis nods and says it's a fine idea, but the more he uses the arms, the more chance the mother has to gain influence on him. I have no problem with using it. It is giving him too many options, too many possibilities of the mother gaining that bit more.
The
Oh, yeah.
necklace should protect him. That is what I've been told, at least.
Yes,
You
but
can-
we don't
he-
want to push it too much. Correct?
He could wear the necklace and use the arm on those who are gonna use an arm.
Yes, that is. However, in the battle against the Red Dragon, he cannot be wearing the necklace because it will be needed by,
Yes.
well, presumably me, because it needs to be in contact with the Red Dragon when it falls.
Raphael will need to use it as he is in tune with the amulet. It's only its enchantment that can really do
But
it.
if it gets your mind at rest, so I can certainly agree to swear some oath to put the sword back after it has been used to defeat the dragon.
Very nice.
Now then, to defeat the dragon, Raphael sort of massages his temples. It is a monumental task. He's not alone. He has an army of fire giants and other creatures he has summoned up. But to make it easier on us, I would suggest an attempt to destabilize his power and his power structure. He is big and powerful, yes, but he's not an organizer. That is why he has all of these lieutenants. The lieutenants makes the army run smoothly, and if we take them out, his army, well, the semblance of the army will crumble, and it will be a horde. Much easier to combat, much easier to defeat.
Artemis nods and says, plan of action would be to destroy his lieutenants.
I would say so. A surgical attack precision strikes to take out his power structure, so it crumbles. Then he can only wield the army in his own power and his own in regards or in what's the word? In effect of being very big and very scary. I doubt most of the army will stay around for that. More likely the army will at that point start to disintegrate quite rapidly, I would guess.
Artemis nods.
That would be my first suggested order of business. After that we can try to figure out how to defeat the dragon more precisely, where to do it, and how to track down Lucilla's brother and bring him to justice.
But first is taking down his lieutenants and then finding his weakness. He's going to be the toughest fight we may encounter apart from the mother.
And Dark, you didn't answer a question in the chat.
Didn't he? What one?
Well, it was a whisper.
Ah.
Raphael leans back, throws
I
one
just
leg over the other.
I just realised on mute. You reading the PM you sent me?
Yeah.
It does not object.
Well, what can I do?
About?
Raphael looks to the rest of you. Do you have any comments on this plan of action?
What are we gonna do first?
Take out the lieutenants, is my suggestion.
Artemis nods and says, I like it.
Sounds good to me.
It would have to be very quick strikes. We pinpoint where they are by spying on the armies and following them around. Then when we have seen them, we get in, preferably teleportation or some other way, take them out as quickly as we are able, and then we get out again as quickly as we are able. It is a hit and fade operation.
As far as transport, I can shadow walk us
Ooh,
Raphael
that's
nods.
useful.
to close enough.
It's mainly probably to shadow walk out.
Yep, I can do that. I think, I don't know how many times you can do it. It's either once per day or at will, and I don't remember.
I will check for you.
I'm looking.
I have wing walk and plane shift, but you know,
It is
only do
once
so
per day.
much.
Is once a day?
Windwalk is
Once a day I can shadow walk.
Right.
Windwalk is useful for when we get when we shadow them and you know, follow them around to try to find our way, because we can fly around and be invisible.
Yep.
And they can't really spot us.
Um,
And then we can like hop in, strike, and then we shadow walk out.
Yep. Also, interesting things that you may. Basically, I've got some new things that you guys may want to know about that are related to my new cape.
Yeah, plus a +5 resistance.
No, but I can afford that.
You should probably get that.
You should probably get that.
I will. I can't afford to buy it. I have to have it crafted.
Okay.
Which
Takes
means
time.
next downtime, essentially.
Yeah.
But the things that I can do are whenever I am in dim or lower light, which is all the time unless I am in bright light because I'm constantly surrounded by a darkness effect, I can, at will, use mirror images, silent image, darkness, and dimension door, and once per day I can use maze and shadow walk.
Oh my
Oh, base.
god!
Yeah.
Listen to
Nice,
this.
wow.
So he has daylight. The spell daylight.
Nice.
So we're just
Counter opposites.
counter each other
I'm-
with darkness and light here.
Please don't,
And
There's just a barrier right here.
because I have to be in dim or lower light to do anything.
Yeah. But there's just this barrier here that's just
Here,
great.
here's the light,
Yeah.
guys. Here's the dark side.
That's right, we're on the dark side, Jake.
Oh,
Yeah.
God. No. You wonder
We are the
why
dark
I
Maybe Artemis and maybe these two should swap seats.
Well, you know what? Artemis is not even that lawful. He was never gonna pay that dragon.
No, he was going to. I'd asked
He actually
around.
bought the statue, I believe.
You
No,
said
I-
you wouldn't do it.
No, I was asking around, and then there was a whole thing of, we died.
Yeah,
Well,
but
Dennis not
before
been paid.
that you said you wouldn't do it.
Yeah, no, that was out of character. I was messing around.
Sure. Like, I'll believe that.
I have virtues. Doesn't mean I have to be boring. God.
You saying so is boring.
Raphael rubs his
Oh.
temples, looks over to Liana. Good morning, Liana. In yes, they do argue like this all the time.
Did I mention, by the way, the at will things are free actions, and except for the dimension door, that's standard.
What
And
about
then
them?
the once per days are standards.
Sure.
Darkness
Right,
mirror, image, and silent image are free actions.
Okay. All right.
What
But
cape is
I have to be
Sort of-
digitally. It's a special thing.
That's a
it's a
special.
special cape?
All right.
Oh, is it a relic cape?
Somewhat. Hang on a sec.
Sir looks to Raphael. You're not the one who suddenly William is 1 year apart from you.
Raphael blinks. What?
Having a resurrection crisis, are we?
Age crisis, I think, is the more
among other
appropriate one.
things. What
I'm
can
gonna
we do for
look
you?
like a 17-year-old girl forever.
Yes.
What
yes,
can
you
we
are.
do for you, Liana?
Well, I was just doing my morning meditations, and I heard a lot of arguing from down the hall.
We do that a lot.
Oh, no, we just talked loudly.
We're not fighting!
What if I shut up?
Well, if you need any help with anything, I'm going to be around. I don't know if you have any questions you've come up with, but
Well, your scrying abilities are certainly something, and you seem to get around with a lot of magics, so perhaps you can help us when it comes to tracking down the lieutenants of the Red Dragon.
I thought you were calling her a slag for a minute then.
actually,
You get around a lot.
I beg your
they
pardon.
do have something. Actually, one moment. Briefly goes out.
Also, fun fact, Artemis can now see in all lights. All
So, Raphael,
lights.
Just shushed you.
she sits there. How do you feel about a bar brawl?
Raphael
we like
smiles.
A what?
I have been in a few.
Because it seems part of the Bugbear's army, including at least their mage lieutenant, is currently taken over a bar. So now it's overrun with bugbears and orcs and the tiefling wizard, apparently. I think of the wizard.
Well,
I'll-
tell me more.
Artemis looks at Raphael and says, "I'm used to some bar fights. I mean,
She slides over some papers to you, which
Well,
demonstrates a town which was attacked a few weeks ago, but the tavern miraculously survived. And based on her scryings, there is basically a full-scale party in there.
Raphael nods. Is there any humans in the army as such? Would we stand out if we appeared?
There
Well,
are-
if we are sufficiently disguised, so waves to Zoe and Bollard and,
the half
Currently,
dragon
you're-
sat next
and
to
the
you."
half-dragon thing that's sitting next to him.
Funny enough,
I'll just go over in the corner and hide in shame.
No, you can just have a big hat, like a
The
sun hat, you know?
the honor will look around.
A sun
Well-
hat? It's a freaking...
If we get out some paint, I think Artemis actually might blend in a little bit. But
Artemis winks.
Paint him red.
there aren't many humans in the army. So those that are either apprentices of the wizard or they are cultists of the fire giant.
I see. So, getting some cultist robes or something might do it?
And copious amounts of face paint, if you're okay with that.
Well, we did it for the drow.
Raphael shrugs. I have this. He sort of taps his forehead where he has like a thin headband, and his clothes change.
Well, in that case, it looks like I'm going to have to get you some sketches.
Very good.
Can I turn off my halo?
Yes.
You can suppress your halo if you focus on it.
Yeah, I think we can suppress most things. If it's a constant thing, we can suppress it.
Do any of you have true seeing? Or
I don't have true seeing. No.
I kinda.
Kinda have
How do you
true seeing?
kinda have true seeing?
In 30 feet.
oh, okay.
No, that's Not unless really all.
That's life, but we found out last time that it was basically
Well,
true seeing.
And he doesn't see through illusions, for example.
Yeah, true seeing is for illusions mainly.
It's for everything.
Yeah,
Just asking.
it's the easy. Yeah, I don't have true seeing at all. There's not even an option for me.
Very well.
I have bright, low, and dark vision. If that helps.
No, it doesn't.
I'm glad you're up for a bar fight. Based on how it is, I can just find out when the wizard's in there, and well, they're happy to get some guests.
We will crash the party.
Maybe if we're lucky, there might be another lieutenant there at the same time.
Yes, that would be lucky.
Oh, I could tell you a few stories about some bar fights.
I just bet more from you as a warrior of light. She said as she climbed up the ladder.
Hey.
Claimed such.
It doesn't mean I can't get a bit tipsy and protect myself. Yes, protect.
Of course you can't.
protect
Of course you
myself.
can't.
So he just looks at Artemis and just shakes her head.
Have you, Artemis, tell me, have you ever used a table as a battering ram?
Shield, yes. Battering ram, no.
I did it to get into the stores of this one tavern. Then it sort of drifts into a very elaborate description of a bar fight.
Artemis will trade other bar fight stories. He has many.
That is amused. That's fine. Well, our course seems clear to me. Let's go and crash a bar fight.
One thing I do need to change is my initiative, but I can't remember where I changed that.
The honor going to cool down. Remember, though, if you start a bar fight, you're going to have, a minor horde or bugbears to deal with. I'm sure you're okay with that, but...
It's like Raphael is bugbear is like it's a
What are
bugbear.
those things?
It's-
So is Marston. I have some friends who can join.
Oh,
We don't need friends.
we
What?
do need friends. What are you talking about?
It's
Of
more
course we need
fun if
friends.
we just kill, if we have a good
No,
old
we need
fight.
to go for the lieutenants. If we have friends who can keep the bugbears occupied,
I
that's great.
wanna do stuff too.
Yeah, bring your friends.
Alright,
I'll
sure,
bring more
bring
friends.
friends. Ugh,
I can bring 1 to 3 friends,
1
All
to
right.
3 friends. Alright.
That's
randomly determined.
randomly determined. But
I hope for a celestial badger.
Celestial Badger, go!
no, they're celestial dire tigers.
Oh, okay, that's pretty good.
Slightly bigger.
They can smite. What are you all about?
They're great. We have been on the receiving end of those.
Yeah, they're mean.
Smite pounces.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Damn. Boop.
And like bugbears, if they are normal, I'm assuming here they're normal bugbears and not like demonic infused hell bugbears.
No, there's just a lot of bugbears.
All right, I can survive a lot of bugbears.
I think I can
Good,
survive a
because
lot
you'll be
as well.
charging into their drinking hole, and angry bugbears are dangerous.
Yeah, I don't think they can hit me, honestly. I think they're incapable of hitting me.
Natural 20s!
If they
Well, I
can't
can
hit
parry
you,
that still, though. So
if they can't hit you, they can't hit me.
if I fumble, so it will mean a 20 and a 1. It's possible. We've certainly seen it before.
Well, if you stay near me, we're all good, because I have auras and shit.
Is it? Did Zoe get like a holy word aura? I'm
No,
forgetting.
because it harms people.
Yes, she doesn't get anything like
All right, but because I would like to see Zoe walk into the bugbear armor and just explode around her.
she speaks holy word, or make will saves, or die.
Yeah, she's so good that the bugbears just disintegrate in front of her.
She can't do that because it harms.
Yeah, it's true,
Really?
it harms, yeah.
Believe me, me and Manikai looked at it.
All right. What a shame. Oh well.
What can I do?
You bring your friends.
I bring friends.
They can hurt people instead.
I can't hurt you, but my horrible friends can. Okay. Then I say let's go for it.
Okay, sure.
Sure.
So you wish for your slightly diminished band, because one of your members is heavily asleep.
We'll leave a note.
Very well. You wish to go ahead and attack a bar.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Possibly fun.
It will be fun.
We will dress up as cultists of the fire giant, teleport in close, and then make our way to the bar.
Yana can get you certainly nearby. She's seen it a few times.
Very good. Very good indeed.
I have 3 cultist tokens.
I will not require you to change your tokens for this, but...
I was just curious. It's
Um,
like, do I have cultist tokens? Yeah, I do.
I will be right back because I need the loot before we go into this combat.
I'll be right back because this room is dark.
I will be right back as well, I guess. I'll go and get some
I'm
an ice cream.
convincing.
I'm going to go and get an ice cream or strawberries or
Jake,
something.
you